Happy Eclipse Day. Today is August 21st, 2017, and I kind of just wanted to go through the process. I will be sending my Mark 1 1983 hand-wired and my Mark 3 1985 amp to Mesa Boogie tomorrow. And I kind of wanted it to be wrapped up and set the intention of having these redone, fixed, retubed, just double check everything. I found out also that they do on the Mark III a C plus version and a C++ version on the Mark III, which means it's gonna take the already beastly toned Mark III black dot and make it more nuts, make it more raunchy. Now that's gonna be amazing. So I just wanted to go through the process. Is what they want you to do is take out and remove all the tubes, take it out of the casing, which I've already done on the Mark 1, and bubble wrap it in a cushion of love. Yes, a cushion of love. I said that. And either put it in the box, or I got me a plastic case. I'm not sure if rain's going to be a problem. We're in Hawaii. It has been storming on the eclipse and the day before it. So I wanted to show you. Up next, the Mark III unraveling. This is my Mark III. This is the hand-wired 1985 Mark III that I did a Kemper profile on. And again, these have the pull and pops on almost every channel. You know, and it gives you so many varieties and stuff. I'd like them to replace it with a little another shifter fader thing, but if not, leave it how it is. You know, I was lost, but this is the original. And I'm gonna go unscrew it now. And what I had on this one was the EL34s on the outside and the 6L6s on the inside. For they actually supposedly came out this way, but a lot of people would revert it over to all 6L6s or all EL34s. But yeah, so over here it says December 1985. There's a little black dot. There's a little black dot. Okay, so now I'm going to bubble wrap them in a cushion of love. Yeah, look at these two buggers. Solid. Yeah, you know, there's rust on it, you know. Shows that it was used. And again, you know, big difference in the inner workings of both of these amps. Totally crazy looking. You know, when they went really simplistic, but this one sounds super juicy and clean. Again, I love my Aero amp, which is a clean amp, and they're all just different colors of a paintbrush. You know, you can use either one of them to paint your pictures when it's all said and done. Do your best, kids. Do your best, kids. Yes. Yeah. One down. So that's what boxing up two Mark 1 and a Mark 3 in a box takes. So to be continued when they come home, and we get to plug them in, see how they sound. I already cloned the Mark III, so we already have an idea what the Mark III black dot sounds like. Now let's see what it comes back when it's a Mark III C++ black dot edition, baby. Yeah. Well, here we go. We are going to Mesa Boogie, Mesa Engineering, and I can't wait till they get back. And we're off.
Are you breathing? No,
going to mail out the 2 amps. Dropping his off, man. Hey, nice to meet you guys. Take care, man. Thank you. Bye, babies. That was it, and we will get back to you when we receive them back in the mail. All right. A little drive in Hawaii. A little sneak peek action drive in Hawaii. To let you guys know where the mana come from. These roots of the big island comes and takes over your soul. Comes in there, gets in your brain, makes you want to go insane and go head bang or crazy. Like a crazy person. My beautiful Chevelle is beautiful. Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Aww. Solid. The one, the only, Blue Augustine, everyone.
Anyway, I'm a very confident person.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Yeah. Everybody, welcome, Polu.
I'm very excited for him. It's a big day. It's going to the from Big Island to Mesa, California, to a well-established mainline company. They're going to give him his tone.
Oh.
That he's going to be unreal. So
it's like walking back in time. Thank you. It's like walking back in time 40 years and knowing what those amps will sound like. It's going to be amazing. And then being able to capture it.
And was it the guy that when first make them going
yeah,
work them?
the actual guy that actually built these amps are going to be the ones that actually going to be doing the repairs on them. Oh, they're little children.
The amp mechanic that built the bugger going to do the amp repairs.
Yes.
It's pretty big.
Yes.
It's not too big. Like, oh, big deal. No, it's not a big deal.
Big deal.
Yeah.
Big deal.
So thank you.
Thank you very much.
And we love you guys.
We love you.
Like this much.
Well, it's like Christmas today. It was a crazy day, though. I mean, a whole lot of contrast. But I just got them back. Yes, I did. I got back my 2 originals. Just to kind of show you. I got 2 of my amps back. I got my Mark 1 and my Mark 3 back today. And just and look at how they rewrapped my box. You know, my box wasn't too pretty, I guess, but you know, nice to have again my name. Yes. Okay, so just want to open them up. Just gonna open them up right now. You know, it took a long journey for me to get these back, and I need to find something to cut the top open with. All right. Got my little handy dandy knife right here. Gonna take off all this awesomeness right here. You know, don't cut the fingers. Guitar players need their fingers. Tell you what, I cut my tendon, and it was a long road back being a guitar player again. So. Cut my tendon right there. Got like a Homer Simpson bump on my finger now. Bad finger to cut, man. But life went on. I moved on. The bandsaw said he was sorry for cutting my tendon. Oh God. Now here we go. Just love how Mesa Boogie repacks their stuff. You know? This is, I believe, the Mark 1. And yeah, man, these are this nice foam and real deal stuff, man. Again, the chassis is all, you know, it's old, it's an old amp, but they make so nice. Mike Bendinelli worked on both of these amps personally. which I'm super stoked about. He's Mesa Boogie's oldest employee. Been there over 40 years. And, you know, he repack all my tubes. Look at that. There's the cord. There's some stuff in here, man. Okay. What is in here? What's in here? Oh, look at that action. This, I guess these are all the crap parts that was in here. These are all the rubbish parts that he took out. That's cool, man. They give you the stuff that was faulty, so you know they just didn't, you know, BS it and say, yeah, we did this. Nice. Recycle. Okay. He wrote down new AX7 plus AT7 in the socket already, so I guess that's already in there. I don't have to do anything with it, so I don't mess things up. And here it is. Oh my goodness. It has that new amp smell because they did new stuff to it. You can see all the new things that he did. And he even got my my AC jack that I was disconnected to work, so I can actually plug in another head right there. But yeah, this is the Mark 1. Super excited. Super excited. And look at my little new blue button they put. Oh, these guys are awesome. This is the Mark 1. Okay, this is for all the metalheads out there. The Mark 1's gonna be a nice little review and a demo I do on it, but this is the beast I've been waiting to come back. This is the Mesa 1985 black dot. Now it's a C++. And again, Mike Bendinelli. I hope I'm saying his name right, because that'd be really bad. He made it a hot rod, Mark III. And again, love their packaging. As I learn more about how to do the features of this amp, I know it has a lot to do with channel 2 and the pull and pop buttons, and these are tubes. These are more tubes and tubes. Oh my goodness. And oh, here's all the stuff that they had to get out of this one, because these were all bad. I can't wait to see what the Mark III sounds like, because that demo I did earlier was like this. So the Mark III tone that sounded really good on the other YouTube video or the other video I posted had all bad stuff in it. So this should sound like an entirely different beast. And wow. Yes. Okay, so we got all this good stuff over here, and then I got a DRG 51 on the side. That means I must be doing really good. Yes, that's what it stands for. That's what I'm gonna say it standed for. And 2496317 Jeff. See, somebody wrote on this right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a guy named Jeff. 2496317. I need to call and ask that what that really means. Oh, and here it is. It's a 3++, and Mike Bendinelli's signature. Oh my God! I don't know if you guys can see this. It's inside the chassis, right there. See that? It says C++. That was him. He wrote in there. Thank you so much, Mike. This is amazing. Look at, get that. Ah, the new amp smell. Ah, one more time. Ah, God, I wish you guys could smell it. It smells delicious. Oh my God. Okay, and what else? Oh, and above the cord, he labeled it 3++. It used to just have a black dot. Now it's 3++. and he made everything work. Everything works. Oh my goodness. Oh, you guys are gonna love this one, distortion heads. And then he changed my little, this bugger's heavy. He added my little cap, and all of these buggers are, oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Wow. Mark III, black dot, 1985. Now, we are September 2017. Brand new Mark III, C++, still 1985. I don't know if it's still categorized a black dot anymore because it was modded. We'll definitely have these buggers up and running shortly, and we'll make you a crazy video with some crazy tones and some crazy distortion and some juicy cleans, because that's the Mark I. Mark I's territory is juicy cleans. I call them glassy. But this is going to be a beast of a tone. I mean, they replaced all of this stuff that was wrong with it. You guys like that tone, but here we go. Thank you guys, and next video will be the demonstration video. But I might make those in 2 separate videos because I don't want them too long. This video alone is probably about 18 minutes, and I'm very sorry that it was that long, but I wanted to give you guys the experience, you know, the whole driving down from our studio, down from our house, down through Hilo Town, dropping it off to the UPS station, and then I wanted to film it as it came back. And so now it's probably like 3-4 weeks later I got it back, and wanted to do the unveiling and the opening.
I put it in the rack mount only because I can't seem to find the cabinet. So again, this is the Mark I original hand wired. There is pull-in pops on here that the revision does not have. So if you buy the newer one that they released after the reissue, they do not have those features, and very important features for me. Using the 13 speaker setup, which is this one's a Greenback 25. Actually, these 3 are Greenback 25s, and I have one vintage 30. The only reason why I set it up like that is I run it in stereo, and I can give you, or I can also track the combo of a 25 and a 30 together, or I can make it all 25s, so I could be tracking the same guitar, slightly different tone, color and character on each speaker. So that's just how I like to do it. I have other cabs, but this Mesa Boogie cab seems to be the one that gets the best tone. Little back action of the cab. So the cab, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little plate on here on mine that you can unscrew and leave the top of the cabinet open back, which is a really cool feature. So just wanted to share with you what the Mark I sounds like. Mike Bendinelli from Mesa Boogie corrected everything. He fixed everything that was bad with it, changed a whole bunch of parts, a whole lot of parts, and thank him very much. And he put the sweet Carlos Santana presence knob in the back, so it does a little different thing most Mark I's don't do. I'm gonna grab my trusty K2 with my little arrow pickup, the D-Buzz, you know, for those of you who didn't see it. And what it does, it just helps up with some ground noise and stuff like that. I find it to be very helpful in the studio when you're recording with 2 amps. Don't know what the setting's at now. I'm at 100 watts. So this is my bridge pickup. Mesa did an amazing job. Mike Bendinelli, thank you very much. This is a dream. To have the Mark 1 basically brand new. That's what he did. And hope you guys enjoyed the Mark 1. Let's do the Mark 3. Now we're going to walk over into metal territory, and it's going to get crazy. Alright, here is the infamous Mark III Black Dot that I profiled for you guys a while ago. I believe this is a, correct me if I'm wrong, Mesa people, either a Wenge or, no, this is not Wenge, this is a Bubinga wood cabinet with the Mark III set up in a wicker front. There's my name, Boogie. Okay, so this one is amazing. This one, there's like all of these. They all pull and pop. How's that? Okay, so I sent this in, and Mike Bendinelli from Mesa Boogie Engineering, he did the Mark III C++ mod on it. I was missing this little slider, and he put one on. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so how the C++ works is built into the middle pull and pop. So the C++, I believe, is it's a more clean, raunchier drive, and I can add more drive, like it wasn't enough from here. So if I pull the middle out, this knob now becomes how much of the C++ I activated in there. So if it's pushed down, it's just a mid control. If I pull it up, I bypass it, and what it does is it changes the mid frequency and makes it a little more raunchy. And I'm talking clean raunch, not nasty raunch. So I'm not sure if you're going to be able to hear that kick in. I hear it kick in. I notice when I have it on the distortion mode and I take it from 0 and I pull it and I start raising it up, you can hear the distortion get really nice. It's amazing. So I'm going to leave it on 5. For my EQ settings, preferably on the older style Marks, is my trebles at 7. This volume, I keep it about 8. If I was running it through a half stack or a full cab, full stack, oh, this would be at 10. I can do that anyway. I'll show you guys what that is anyway. I like to pull the bright on that one, and the treble I like to pull the bright up. Give it a little hair in front of 7. The bass, I actually like it at 1.5, and if you pull it, it makes it a little deeper, fuller. This one we're going to leave in the mid position at 4.5, which I normally have it at, but then I'll pull and pop it so you can hear the other gain stage kick in. The master, again, you can't take these amps past like 2.5. I mean, unless you're pushing like a full stack, these things have so much power in them, they're insane. And my lead drive, I like to keep it at 8, and I like to pull it. Actually, you have to actually pull it. If you keep this pushed down on a Mark III, you're only using rhythm channel 2. So to engage that third channel, the lead channel, you gotta pull it. And then the lead master control, I like to have 2, a little hair above 7. Actually, let's go for 8. Let's get that gain in there. Let's do it. My EQs, do not follow this. EQ should be based off of your guitar, the type of pickups you're using, and you know, just to give you the tone you want. I usually do it totally different. This knob is like totally down. I usually like this up, this down, and this I like to bring a little lower. It is nice and warmed up and ready to start cooking some music. original Mark 1 hand wired. I think it's a 78. I'm not sure, according to Mike Bendinelli and Mesa Boogie. And yeah, so if you guys have any repairs or tune-ups you want done, they do an awesome job on everything, and they make sure they send it back right. The Mark III has the same transformers as the Mark II C+. So who's to say? To me, it's the better Mark II C+. Has a little different characteristics. Again, that tone and that sound was made famous by a lot of huge bands, and the Mark III just got like buried in the shuffle. And then the Mark IV came out, and then the Mark IV got made famous by a lot of huge bands also. But the Mark III is a tone that not everybody can have.